Hello, Polly's Best for UK here. Happy Wednesday. I can see the weekend on the horizon just about in the distance. And today's game for the Amiga 500 Mini is Outrun. So this is Amiga 500 Outrun. This is a US Gold version. There's two versions of this. And this is a European US Gold version. So let's have a look at this one. So let's see if it works okay on the Amiga 500 Mini. I haven't tested this prior to this video yet. But yeah, okay, so let's wait for it to load. There's a black screen at the moment. I don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully it won't crash or anything. And yeah, so let's have a look. So I just saw a flash then.
US Gold present from Sega. Outrun.
Well, there we go then. Okay, so yeah, that was the introduction of Outrun. I remember that back in the day. I was quite shocked to hear that because I think it's the only version of the game that does all that. Crazy people talking. US Gold presents from Sega. I think they pronounced Sega wrong, don't they? Anyway, so this is Outrun. So one thing I did notice about Outrun, that Magical Sound Shower and Passing Breeze seems to be mixed up, like it's the wrong song. Now at this point in the game I had trouble getting the menu up, but I realised after a bit that you have to press J or M to get joystick or mouse control. So I'm doing a voiceover after, so bear with me a minute, I will get there in a minute. So you have to press J or M on the keyboard to get joystick or mouse control. Use a virtual keyboard if you haven't got one plugged in, and then once you've done that you should be able to get the control of the menu. Here I am struggling, as you can see. Just thought I'd leave this in. There's no point cutting it out because it's funny to laugh at myself. But yeah, okay, so still haven't worked it out. I was like pressing all the buttons on my USB keyboard, and finally once I pressed the J key, no, I still haven't worked it out, have I? Okay, there we go. Now I've worked it out. Now this is, I found Outrun on the 16-bit machines a bit weird because it was like driven by this GUI sort of style menu interface, which I thought was a bit strange. This is where you choose your tunes and stuff. Don't know what I was thinking when I decided on this idea. See, Passing Breeze is the wrong song. Passing Breeze and Magical Sound Shower are the wrong way round. That should be the other way round. So okay, so you can tune the music on and off. You can start. You can have some cars or many cars. So I presume that's just like difficulty setting. And here we go. So we're on our way in a Ferrari. Now WHD load database hasn't been updated to support one of the buttons as acceleration, I don't think. So that would be useful to have on this game because you have to. I was using up on the D-pad to accelerate, which was kind of awkward on the D-pad. So yeah, maybe if any of the Amiga 500 Mini people are watching, update the database so one of the extra buttons is accelerate please. I know you can do that yourself in the menus and stuff, just to make it easier for people. So yeah, this is a Outrun on the Amiga, and yeah, it's not exactly the best port of the game. The frame rates are quite jerky. It's not a smooth experience. It has got sort of a sense of speed, so it's a bit like okay in that respect, that it does feel like you're travelling at a decent speed. The cars just appear out of nowhere on this game, on this version, and one thing I will have to say about this version is it's not too good. So I'm going to run out of time here because of all that faffing about. But at least you get the course map. There you go. You got all of the routes are included in the game. Now I think there might be a slight problem with the emulation because, as you can see, when I'm typing in something, it's just coming up as black squares. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe a bug in the compatibility with Amiga version 3.3 that is on the Amiga 500 Mini. But okay, let's give this another go. So we'll change the music and let's give this a go. for some cars to make it a bit easier, because I'm shit at games. And yeah, okay, here we go. So one thing I do say, at least it's got music and sound effects at the same time, which is quite unusual on Amiga games. Both the Commodore 64 and the Amiga, quite often you would have to choose either between music or sound effects, not have both simultaneously. The ZX Spectrum could do this easier because it had a separate beeper as well as the AY chip, so it could like sort of use a beeper for sound effects, which is quite a good technique. So you can tell you're on the beach, you can tell that there's like palm trees and stuff, so it doesn't look too bad in that respect. Most of the real estate of the screen is just blue sky, it only goes a quarter of the way up, apart from when you're going up a big hill, of course. One thing I do notice about the Amiga version, and probably the Atari ST version, because they're both very similar, is the Ferrari doesn't really look like the Outrun Ferrari, does it? You can just about see the horse on the logo, but I used to think the car looks a lot better on the other parts of the game, even as that ZX version. I think the car looks crap on this version. It looks a bit squashed down, and interestingly, when you turn the corner, I'll show you in a minute when the next level comes on. See, that's swap seats, look. Whoa, what's going on here? So the female's on the right at the minute, now turn. Maybe the other way. Whoa. Female's on the right. And when you turn right, I think it is, she goes onto the left. What the hell? Like swapping seats during driving. That's kind of a bit of a bug in it. Yeah, so I think this might have been a bit rushed. And quite a crap conversion, to be honest. Not really bringing the arcade experience in the I mean, I suppose back in the day it could have been. See, she swapped seats there. See that? I think it could have been okay back in the day, but I think as a full price Amiga game, I don't think you would have been too impressed. I didn't find it that fun. I found even the ZX Spectrum version more fun, and that was quite slow. But yeah, this is Outrun on the Amiga. I'm going to give this one a mediocre 6 out of 10. So thank you for watching. Have a happy Wednesday. Goodbye.